Hi everyone, welcome to Megan's Creative Arts. We're gonna do a wave pattern today. This is good for beginners. Now here's an example of this one. This is one I did for my kid. I just did a very simple single crochet along the edge for a border. You know how kids handle things. This is drug around, probably washed a million times, but it gives you a very nice pattern. And no, I did not do actual rows. You can see here, this is just one of my variant yarns, so it just happened to create this row looking effect, but you can change colors at the end of the rows if you like. So let's get in it. As always, I will go ahead and link a copy of the pattern below, and I'll also write it out for you. So we're going to do our little slip stitch. There. Like having a longer tail. Now, I was thinking about what I was going to do for y'all this week, and I realized I have made a lot of blankets over the years for my kid. So I'm just grabbing some of theirs and finding some of the patterns for you. So with this one, and again, the instructions are below. You have to chain in multiples of 17 plus 3. If you want to do the full blanket size like I did, it's 105. So I'm going to do a smaller sample for you. And again, to chain, we are just going to yarn over and pull through our loop. 5. Now with this one, you are going to need to be able to count your stitching as you begin it. There we go. So I'm just doing a smaller sample for you. So I'm doing, should have 37 on here. I've got 37 chains, but again, if you want to do the full blanket, you'll do 105. I'm just doing a sample. So to start, we're going to go in the 4th chain from the hook. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. We do not count the little loop on our hook. So again, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to double crochet into that 4th chain. And those 3 chains that we skipped are going to count as a double crochet. All right, now we're going to do 2 crochets in each of the next 2 chains. So I'm just going to the next chain and doing a double crochet. And I'm sorry, if you haven't seen one of my previous videos or done much crocheting at all, the double crochet is to yarn over, stick in your loop, yarn over, and pull up another loop. So now you have 3. We're going to yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, so I've got to do one more. So again 2 double crochets into that next chain. And now we're going to get that bug away from me. We're going to skip a chain and then double crochet in the next one. And we're going to do this 5 times. So again, this is where we got to count. So I'm going to skip a chain and double crochet in the next one. So again, skip a chain, double crochet, this is what's going to be the bottom of our little wave pattern. So see, we've done 3, 2 more. All right, so you can see we've got, here's where we started, there's a chain 3, then a double crochet, then we have 2 double crochets in the next chain, and 2 double crochets in that third. We skipped 1, and then double crocheted, skipped, double crocheted, total of 5 times. And now we're going to skip the chain 1 more time. So we're skipping this one, and we are going to put 2 double crochets in the next 6 chains. And this will be your up on your pattern. Now once you really start going, get a few rows, this will be easier for you. And this is something I tend to do when I am watching TV in the evenings. Sorry, that gnat is really bothering me. I hate any kind of bugs, which is why I married the pest control guy. We'll get it. All right, so you can see I've got 3. So here's 2. I'm sorry, here's 1. So 1, 2 equals the 1. 1, 2 in the next chain equals 2. And 1, 2 in the next equals 3. You got to do a total of 6. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One more. We're going to do the same thing when we were going on our little down. So here's our down. You can see that it's starting to curve. So we're going to skip 1 and double crochet in the next. I'm sorry, we're going to skip one and double crochet in the next chain, and then we're going to do this a total of 5 times. So skip one, go in this one, and if you ever mess up, it is easy to just pull it back out. You just take your hook out and pull. All right, so there's 4 and 5. Now, I'm at the end of my row, but you'll keep going if you've done something longer. But I am going to skip one and chain 2. I'm sorry, double crochet 2 into the next chain. And this is what you would do at the end of your row. When you get to the last 3 chains, you're going to do 2 double crochets in each of the last 3 chains. Go. So you can see how that's looking. Again, this is just a sample. I'll show you the larger one when we get done here. Pull my little tail back out there. All right, so to turn, I'm going to, I actually didn't do this one. I'm looking at the pattern. The pattern wants you to chain 1 and single crochet all the way back down. So I didn't do that in mine, so I'm going to show you my way instead. So I'm going to chain 3 and turn and double crochet into this first stitch. So it's like having these 2 crochets down here at the bottom together. Did I do that? You guys are supposed to tell me when I mess up. So I messed up. I did not do the 2 double crochets here on this last 2. So I get to pull all this yarn out. Why didn't y'all stop me? Tell me I was messing up on my own project. There we go. That looks better. Okay. Now I'm going to chain 3 and turn, since I have the correct amount of stitches. And I'm going to double crochet into that first stitch. And then I'm going to do 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. Now I'm going to start on the down pattern, the down stitches. So I'm going to skip 1 and double crochet into the next, and I'm going to do this 6 times. I'm sorry, I'm doing this 5 times. Please refer to the pattern I'm going to put below. Getting my numbers mixed up today. There's 4 and 5. Now this may look a little weird the first couple rows, only because it's curling up a little, or you're not able to see the full pattern yet until you start going a little further. So now I'm going to skip one and do 2 double crochets in each of the next stitches. I'm just pulling some more yarn out. There's 4. 5 and 6. Now if you don't crochet as fast as I do, that is perfectly fine. You can pause me, hit the rewind, whatever you need to do. But we're gonna skip one and double crochet, and we're gonna do this 5 times. So skip one, double crochet, skip one, there's our 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Go. And so I'm going to skip one more, and I'm going to do 2 double crochets in each of the next stitches. Now if you were following the regular pattern, you'll be doing these 2 double crochets in the next 6 stitches. Since I'm just doing a smaller sample, I'm at the end of my row, so I'm just doing it in the last 3. There we go. So see, there's 2 rows. Very simple pattern, but it looks beautiful. Again, you can do stripes, so at the end I can switch colors. If you're not sure how to switch colors, I do have a video on that. I go over that a little more in detail doing the moss stitch, and also how to weave in some of the ends if you do end up doing that. Here we go. So here we have our 3rd row, and you just keep going. Now I will put I will put the original pattern link below, and again, the original pattern had you do a single crochet all the way across, and then do your stitches, and then again another row of single crochets. I personally just didn't want to do that, so I modified the pattern a little, and that's something that you can do if you want. But basically all you have to know how to do is a single crochet, or is a double crochet. more you practice, the more you'll be better at it. 4 and 5. There we go. So you can see how quickly this pattern can come together. There we go. So I've got 2.5 rows done, but I hope you enjoyed this little video. Again, here's what it can look like once it's completed. Yes, this is blues and greens. I made a lot of these that you'll be seeing before my daughter was born, before we found out what she was gonna be, a girl or a boy. So she does have mixed, and we are fine with that. But she didn't use this one as much as some of the others. So I have an example of one she loved to drag around, and I'm trying to find the pattern, but this one is a little more raggedy. It's gotten washed a lot. It got drug around a lot. These are great for kids. If we always keep one in the car, that way if she's ever tired or a little chilly or anything, she just cuddles up with one of these we keep in the car. They're great if you want to do a small version just for like a car seat, or bigger versions. You can actually make this as large as you want. It does not have to be a baby size. You could do a lap size or even bigger for a bigger blanket. This is a great pattern. So let me know if you liked it. Please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing, and I will be making some more videos for you soon. Thank you.